Buenos días, estudiantes. Gracias por regresar a su clase de ELD. Agarren su control para cambiar de español a inglés. Click. Welcome back, everyone. Let's go ahead and review our ELD norms before continuing. Remember, you should be using your listening ears, keeping your eyes on the speaker, and taking turns talking when you're practicing your ELD conversations at home. Let's go ahead and start by warming up with I'm a Little Teapot. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Tip me over and pour me out. Great. Let's continue. Today's language objective is being able to synthesize a conversation or have a synthesized conversation using sentence frames. Now that word, synthesize. Can you say that with me? Synthesize. Excellent. That word, we're going to talk about synthesizing all the different things that we talked about or saw from the book Journey by Aaron Becker. Do you remember this book? So let's go ahead and review all of the different talk moves that I've introduced here in our ELD lessons. The very first one is initiate. This shows that you are ready to respond or ready to start your conversation. Go ahead and take a moment to review what each one means. I'll do the motion down here in this corner, and I want you to see if you can name what that one is. How did you do? Agree, build on, disagree, elaborate, evidence, paraphrase. How many did you remember? Awesome. Let's continue. So today we're learning about synthesizing. So synthesize means that you're putting many ideas together to come up with a new understanding. Do you notice how I brought my hands together? And here in this image, we can see that the hands are holding like a little cloud together, carefully taking care of the main idea. It's important because we summarize what we have learned so far, and we use it to bring all ideas together in a summary. It helps to emphasize the main ideas that we need to remember and to restate an argument or opinion. So, here are some questions that I will be asking later on. What did we talk about? What is the main idea? Now, your synthesizing response would be, we talked about, the main idea is, Can you make this shape with your hands with me? Great job. Now, we're going to go ahead and watch the video of the book Journey. Remember, there aren't any words, and it is very, very important that you are keeping your eyes super focused on what's happening in the video. Okay, ready? We're going to go ahead and begin. Wow. So much happens in that story. Now, I want you to go ahead and take a moment to look at the beginning images of the book, the middle, and the end, or at least almost the end. Now let's practice synthesizing using the synthesize conversation move. Okay, so here we go. The big question about the story. What do you think the story is about? What did we learn? I want you to think nice and long about what you're going to say. The sentence frame is, I think the story is about, I think we learned that, So I'm going to think, maybe it was about, oh, I know. Okay, I know what I'm going to share with Benny El Búho, my partner. Hopefully you're ready to share as well. Please turn and talk with your partner at home, responding to the question. I think the story is about, I think we learned that, Thank you for sharing. Now, partners, go ahead and ask them for some evidence to keep the conversation going. Let's try to talk a little bit more to explain why we think the story is about. Awesome. So remember, show your evidence. What did you see in the story? Can you tell me about a specific picture or image that helps you think that the story was about? Feel free to go back and look at the video, or go back to look at the images from the beginning, the middle, and the end. Don't forget, you should switch roles with your partner and ask your partner, what did you think the story was about? And ask them, can you give me an example from the story? Excellent job asking your partners. Now, if you have another person available to practice with, feel free to get them to come on over and watch the video from the storybook and ask the same questions. What do you think the story was about, or the main idea of the story was? And ask them for evidence to support their idea. Once you have finished sharing with your second partner, then you've completed today's ELD lesson. And here we are. What did we learn today? I did something with taking all these parts and pieces of the story to put it together to then talk about the main idea. So, what is that called? Please try to use the sentence frame. Today I learned, or today we learned, I'm so glad that you learned something, or you're taking something away from today's practice. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!